project, we chose to examine the Holiday Inn French Quarters located in Perrysburg, Ohio. It is independently owned and operated by Bennett Enterprises, and it opened in 1967, offering a variety of amenities including 299 rooms, 3 swimming pools, 15 meeting rooms, and a fitness center, and much more. The goal of our project was to improve communication within the Holiday Inn by speaking with employees as well as customers. And what we accomplished was that we interviewed employees and customers, then applied what we learned from Gronstedt's model to improve communication within the organization. Our report was that recommendations to improve communication as related to Gronstedt's model. For integrating external communication, it is important that the voice of the customer reaches management inside organizations, as it can allow them to deliver the best quality and lifetime satisfaction. Integrating the voice of the customer is considered the first step in building relationships between them and the organization.
Vertical communication has to deal with speaking up and down in a company. So this could be talking from a manager down to an employee, or from an employee in a group meeting up to a manager. And this kind of communication is very useful because it's better to see like how the employees handle situations from the ground up, so the managers can better implement policies back down toward them. And what the actual definition is integrating the communication between senior management and frontline workers, just like I mentioned. And this communication is what makes companies thrive. And it also allows people to make and uphold clear promises to the customers and stakeholders. In talking about dimension 3 of the Gronstedt model, it has to deal with horizontal communication. And horizontal communication has to deal with talking between company departments or like fellow employees. So if a group of cashiers were together, then they would be talking amongst each other, or if it was a bunch of managers, then so on and so forth. And the actual definition goes on about communication amongst employees at the same level. And the main focus of this as an application to the Gronstedt model is focusing on everyone at the same level being on the same page. And I feel like this is the same with departments too at the Holiday Inn, that most departments should try to be on the same level, even if they do different jobs, because what they do is for the betterment of the Holiday Inn.
Our research indicated that the Holiday Inn French Quarter uses their Facebook in many effective ways, including they provide the customer with news and information on upcoming events. They provide a link to complete surveys based on different events that go on at the Holiday Inn, and they also have the ability of letting the customers rate their stay on the Facebook page and add comments to explain why they rated the Holiday Inn. There's a Holiday Inn representative that reviews these comments, and based on what the reviews say, comments back on them regarding what the original comments said. These comments include apologizing for poor service, thanking them for recognizing good service, and attempting to fix any problems that may have occurred while they stayed at the Holiday Inn. For research, we viewed both the official website of the Holiday Inn as well as the Facebook page to learn more about the company. We then interviewed Matt Cooper, who is the night shift hotel manager, Courtney Morris, who is a banquet manager, and Brad Flick, who is one of the banquet employees. In our interviews with those people, we asked questions based on company values, goals, and communication techniques to gain a better understanding of what they do well, as well as what they could improve on. For our customers, we interviewed one person that had stayed at the hotel multiple times and one person that had stayed there one time. We asked these customers questions based on their stay, their interaction with the staff, and their overall thoughts on the hotel as a whole. This allowed us to review whether or not the goals and values of the company made it to the customer, and if the communication tactics that the company was using were effective in reaching these customers.
Holiday Inn is already doing a survey, but we need to make people more aware and provide incentives for the completion of the survey. After talking to some of the people that worked at Holiday Inn, Courtney, the banquet manager, said a lot of customers fill out surveys about their stay or banquet they had at the hotel letting us know what they liked or things we need to improve upon. And then Brad, the banquet employee, said we offered an online survey that customers can fill out and send to us. So there is a survey. We just need to make sure that people are seeing this survey and maybe giving them an extra push to actually complete it. Social media, we said to keep the negative feedback to a minimum and hire a specialist to filter the online reviews. So after interviewing the night shift hotel manager, Matt, he stated that I personally manage all of our social media reviews, which is a huge part of a guest feedback. Now, a lot of people find it easier to vent via social media than directly with a person while on property. We also receive feedback via face-to-face with guests as well. So Matt is going in every day and looking at their social media reviews and trying to filter them while also trying to be a night shift hotel manager. So along with all of his other duties, he's taking the extra time to make their social media look very well. So we decided that hiring a specialist is their best way to filter these online reviews and get the feedback that they need to better their business.
In an analysis of Gronsted's second dimension, we found that top management needs to reach out to other departments to find the best way to send and receive messages. In our interview, we found out not everyone is on the same page. Matt, the night shift manager, said, "In our building directly, I am very informed with all departments due to being a night manager and floating around and helping with all departments. Within the company, we are kept up to date with emails about how we are doing as a whole." But Courtney, the banquet manager, and Brad, a banquet employee, said something different. Courtney said, "The company does lack communication when it comes to changes or things that are going on in different departments that some of us need to know. So therefore, I do not believe we are kept fully informed on things that are going on." And Brad said something similar. Brad said, "Some departments we are kept up with, such as the restaurant department, more than other departments, such as housekeeping or maintenance." So to clarify this miscommunication within the vertical communication, we suggest that all departments should meet monthly to discuss company's missions and goals. As well as in these meetings, opportunities will be given to these departments to voice any concerns. This will help clear up any confusion on any miscommunications.
For the third and final dimension, horizontal communication, we agreed that they had effective communication between employees of the same level. So we believe if they continue to work together and communicate amongst each other of the same level, that they will remain effective.